We're here in the studio with Colts basketball leading scorer Will Bradley, 4-year varsity member. Will, we're happy to have you on the show today.
Happy to be here.
Will, you've played, like I said, varsity for 4 years now under Coach Billett. What's been your favorite memory playing with guys like Joe White, Colin Torres, just building those relationships, playing under Coach Billett? What's been your favorite memory playing Colts basketball for these 4 years?
I'd say the favorite memory is probably the Florida trip this year. It was a really good bonding experience with everyone, especially the young guys too. These guys come in the freshmen and sophomores, you don't really know them, and then we're all hanging out. We were probably, I don't think anyone was alone the whole trip. We're all just together out and about for I think it was 5 days. It was a good time, especially with the seniors too. Some of my best friends, we got to stay in the same room with each other and just have a good time.
Yeah, I think honestly, watching you guys all season, kind of covering you guys, I think it's fair to say that Florida trip kind of not only helped with the camaraderie, but also just helped with playing wise. You guys played better. It kind of set you guys up for early season success, playing against tough teams, from all across the country. Obviously, year in and year out, the goal that Coach Billett sets, the goal that you guys set for yourselves is a short conference title. Obviously, you guys came up short this year against a really tough St. Rose squad. But being a senior captain, how does that, not winning that title in your final year, how does that sit with you?
It's definitely tough, but I feel the whole team, we're kind of, in past years, we've kind of been down about it and not really ready for states, but this year I feel we're kind of using it as motivation. We're going to be really ready to go for Rutgers Prep, and I think everyone's excited. They know it's we should have won the short conference, but now I think it's going to be good for motivation for the states.
Yeah. You talk about Rutgers Prep, obviously a respectable opponent, 18-7, 7-1 in the Skyline Conference. They've just deep squad year in, year out, one of those top powerhouses in the state. What do you guys have to do to, kind of prove everyone wrong regarding the short conference loss and kind of, survive, advance, play in the quarterfinals against them?
I think the defense is going to be big. They're a really good offensive team. They got some really good players, but we also have some really good defenders. I feel we can make a big run in the state tournament if we play defense, because it's hard to beat teams when you can't score on them.
Yeah.
So I think if we really come together and play team defense, and obviously we need to play some good offense too, I think we have a really good shot at winning the sectional and then going farther.
Yeah, like you said, last year, your big thing last year for you guys was Coach Bill really emphasized that defense. You guys played great on defense. That's kind of what got you so far, because, defense just carried you guys all the way, throughout the season. We talk about how, you've made so many good friendships and, throughout your years at CBA with the basketball team. How has, playing for this program, made you not only a better player, but, just a better man in general?
I think it just made me tougher, made me ready to go once I'm in college and later in life. The coaches aren't going to sugarcoat stuff and just walk us through everything. They're we have a tough loss or a tough day. They're well, that's going to be life. Coach always says that. Coach Billett's always that's life though. It's not going to always just be easy a walk in the park.
Yeah.
I feel he's kind of prepared me, got me more mature, ready to go for college and then later in life.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You talk about college and later in life. Are there any plans to continue your basketball career at the collegiate level?
Yeah, I definitely want to play in college. I've been talking to a couple schools, and I'm most likely going to make a decision this spring or summer.
Awesome.
And commit somewhere to play next year.
Awesome, that's great to hear.
Thank you.
Well, Will, a renowned basketball player for this CBA program, top scorer this year, and has been a top scorer throughout all of his 4 years. Will, we thank you for joining us here on the show today. For myself, Connor Dugan, Will Bradley, signing off.